Are you the right fit for medical school? This is an important question that you need to be asking before you get strapped in on the insane roller coaster that is medical school. Medical school is not for everyone. In fact, it is for very few. And the reasons for that need to be grappled with if you are currently considering a career in medicine. Firstly, and most importantly, are you academically capable? This might sound like a provocative question, but unfortunately it is a realistic and honest one. The main skill you need as a medical student is the ability to summarize large amounts of information. And if you are currently someone who struggles with memorization, then you might want to do some reflection. After reflection, you basically have two options. One, you decide that you are capable, but you're not quite achieving your potential. So you need to work your ass off to improve on this skill so that you will be ready for medical school. And option number two, you decide that this maybe isn't meant for you. Secondly, and this flows perfectly from my first point, are you willing to sacrifice? In order to memorize large amounts of information, you obviously need the natural ability, which I already mentioned. But if you have this, the main thing you need is time, and lots of it. Luckily, I'm not someone who enjoys clubbing, and I'm quite content with spending a lot of time alone and focusing on myself for now. I know that the rest can come after. However, from the outside looking in, a lot of people might say that you're throwing away your 20s. You're only young once. So you should go on and socialize and get into relationships. Now, I'm not saying as a medical student that you never get to socialize and that you can't be in a relationship, but it is definitely more challenging. So, are you willing to sacrifice? Thirdly, do you genuinely enjoy the idea of communicating and working with people most of your day, every day? I don't want to get into an in-depth personality breakdown, but it is important to question your motives. Why are you deciding to do this? Maybe your answer is because my parents said I should, or I want to be rich, or I don't actually know. I personally feel that these are examples of answers you should not be giving. Studying or working in the medical field requires passion for communicating with others. You will spend a lot of time communicating with patients, colleagues, nurses, superiors, and many more. Additionally, you need to have a curiosity for knowledge, because the medical field is always changing and there's always more to study. So if you do not have a passion for learning, you will probably burn out. The examples of bad answers that I provided earlier are too superficial. They will not provide you with a genuine source of ambition that is required to push you through. Additionally, while I'm here, being a doctor definitely comes with the perk of being financially stable, and I'm not going to pretend that money doesn't play a factor. However, it should not be your main goal. I also genuinely believe that there are easier ways to make the same amount of money, if not more, should you choose a different career path, as long as you're hardworking and resourceful. So if getting rich is your only objective, then maybe you should explore other options. Lastly, are you a sympathetic person? Would you be able to ignore the sight and smell of a necrotic leg and still be eager to help someone, even though you might feel disgusted? A lot of patients that you will deal with will have diseases that come with unpleasant symptoms. So you have to have the ability to step out of your shoes and put yourself in theirs. You need to think about how this is affecting them rather than how it is affecting you. Alright, hopefully I have given you something to think about. And if you come out of this feeling reassured that a career in medicine is the right decision for you, then I wish you the very best of luck for your very challenging yet rewarding journey ahead. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.